Your time now is 6:33 and more local coverage this morning. Congressman Cicilline is joining us live in studio to talk about a number of things. We want to get right to our top discussion this morning, and that is the latest on the Zika virus. There had been a call for action, basically for Congress to head back early to D.C. to discuss emergency Zika funding. What is the status of that right now?
Yeah, actually, there were many of us, including me, who said we should not have left until we addressed this issue, and we asked the Speaker to keep us in session. The President has asked for $1.9 billion, which is what the health experts have asked for, to develop a vaccine, to be sure that we can prevent the spread of this virus. This is urgent. There have been a number of cases in Miami. We should go back as soon as we can be called into session to provide the funding.
All right, so is there any chance you're going to be able to go back before Labor Day, do you think?
Well, we can go back anytime the Speaker calls us into session. We go back today. There's been a number of us urging last week again to bring us back into session, but that decision really rests with the Speaker.
All right, so here at home, you're going to be taking part in an event in East Providence today discussing a measure you have introduced that would expand Social Security. So tell us about that.
Yeah, this past week we celebrated the signing of Social Security 81 years ago by President Roosevelt. This is an important program that protects seniors and people with disabilities. I've introduced legislation with Congressman John Larson from Connecticut, the Social Security 2100 Act, that will increase the benefits of Social Security, improve the COLA that is provided, extend the life of Social Security, cut taxes for 11 million seniors. A really comprehensive bill. We're going to have a forum today at 3:30 at Rumford Towers to talk about the legislation, to really underscore how important Social Security is for Rhode Islanders and for seniors all across this country. And we have to be sure that we keep this promise that we made to seniors 80 years ago.
All right, now the latest in campaign 2016 this morning in the race for the White House. Certainly we know you're a big supporter of Hillary Clinton, but are you concerned at all about some of the questions being raised about the ties between the Clinton Foundation and the State Department? What are your thoughts?
No, what I'm really concerned about is that we are in a really critical election. I think Secretary Clinton has demonstrated her, not only her ability and her qualifications to lead our country, but, you know, elections are about choices, and you look at what has been happening with Donald Trump, who's demonstrated not only he is not qualified, but that he doesn't have the temperament to take on the responsibilities of leadership in this country. So this has been a very vigorous campaign. I think people will continue to see Secretary Clinton is the most qualified person to run for president in my lifetime. Even President Obama said that, more qualified than he was or than President Clinton was. So she's incredibly qualified. She has a long record of fighting for working families. She has a record of working across party lines and getting things done. She's exactly what we need to lead our country.
Real quickly, Donald Trump's headline this morning was talking about his plan for extreme vetting for immigrants coming into America. What do you think of that proposal?
Well, look, we have already in place a very comprehensive vetting process before people can come into our country. The refugee process takes sometimes 2 years or up to 2 years to complete. You have to go through 12 or 13 steps. So we already have a very comprehensive vetting process, and that's appropriate. We should continue to have that.
All right, Congressman Cicilline, a lot to cover. We appreciate you joining us this morning. Good luck with your event today, and we'll be posting this interview in its entirety at WPRI.com.